Well, hello and welcome back to another Kuroko's basketball reading vlog. This is number 4, which means we're gonna read Omnibuses 7 and 8. So I finally caught up with the anime yesterday, so I am up to date with the first 6 volumes, so now I can finally pick up volume 7, and I'm excited because I'm excited for the Winter's Cup because we got all the Miracle Generation, and I finally get to meet the new guy, hopefully at some point. I forgot his name, I'm terrible with names, but yes, I'm so excited for this because, as they said, it's the last time that all of the Miracle Generation is gonna play against each other, and I am so excited and so curious to see who is advancing and who is getting kicked out and how well the Seirin team does. And yes, also I love this character. He's so interesting. I wanna see him in full potential. That's literally all I wanna see. I want to see a game with all the Miracle Generation in the same team. I want to see one of the games they used to have, because that would be so cool, just seeing all these different moves. But anyway, yes, I am going to read this. I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to be at the Winters. What the feck? Be at the Winter's Cup, so I don't know if it's just gonna write time skip to winter or if there's something else in between. I can't tell if there's like some friendly games and some training games and stuff like that in between, but I am excited and I will continue now. I will probably go on the balcony for a little bit before it gets cold again, because today is actually a nice day and I don't want to be stuck inside all the time, even though it's what we do right now, stay at home, but I still want to have some fresh air. So I've been for a walk already, so now I think I'm just gonna go outside on the balcony for maybe like half an hour or something and read a bit, and then I will see. So yes, talk to you later. Well, it's a bit later. I did read half of this omnibus, which means I've read the first volume, which is I've read volume 13, and I was watching the anime now that I had dinner, so but the 3rd episode started like here, so it went a bit over into the next volume, so I'm a wee bit ahead in the anime now, like 2 chapters. But holy shit, this is keeping me on edge, like, I don't know. I kind of like that I'm reading this right now because like nothing is happening right now when it comes to sports. Boring as hell, but this is me when I watch sports and my team is playing. Like, even though I'm not really like 100% into it, but when I'm like, especially like World Cups and stuff like that, when Switzerland is playing, I'm like on edge all the freaking time. And this is the same here because I have literally no clue what's gonna happen. It's not like I've read this before or seen the whole anime before or something. It's like everything's open and I'm just here like, why? So basically we're in the middle of the game, the first game of the Winter Cup. So it went really quick, the time, which I kind of liked because they did have training for a month and they were training with Riko's father, who apparently was a basketball player for Japan, the national team, which I didn't know until obviously that time, but nobody knew of the new players. And Kagami went back to America, which I like because I can definitely see that he's improved, and I can't wait to see like his potential. But I like that we actually didn't see them train, because they were training for a month, and now we're in the Winter Cup, and we don't know what they learned. So now we slowly get to see the reveals of each individual player. So he worked each individual player. They had to find their own potential. And now we saw Kuroko's new drive, which was insane. And then we saw Hyuga being like 100% here. But what frustrates me is Aomine, because whatever they do, it works for the first 1 or 2 tries. And then he just sees through it, and it's just all failing again, and it's so frustrating. I mean, I fucking love Aomine, but just Kuroko was crying. And given where we started with this manga and Kuroko being like invisible, and he was always this calm person and nothing was fazing him really, he was just doing his thing. But now he's like, always when he plays Aomine, it's just different, and now he's so frustrated and he cried, and I was just like, God, why? Just bless him. But I am so excited. Like, why does the first game has to be against Toho? Because it's like they never won against Aomine, and this is the first game in the Winter Cup, and if they lose, they're out. I think that's how it works. And if they win, Toho is out, which means Aomine is out, and I just don't see that happening. But then at the same time, I'm just curious, would they really kick them out in the first game? Like, would the mangaka go that far to kick them out in the first game, given how they developed Kiyoshi with this being his last year he can play, and he wants to be the best in Japan with the team, and then they play Aomine in the first game and would be kicked out, and I'm just like, I don't see that either. So I'm just here like, what is gonna happen? Like, I just don't see either, and one of them is happening, and I don't know, it's just really weird. And it's like the whole miracle generation is here. You've seen them like for the first time officially. You've seen them in like the same shot, and we finally got to meet Akashi. I think that was his name, Akashi, the red-haired dude. I wonder what he's doing. Like, people who read the manga have been saying that he's like a badass, like terrible, and I'm just like, I'm so curious because I don't know anything about him. I don't know how his basketball playing is or anything, but I am so curious. And just for the fact that all that miracle generation is here, I feel like Seirin is going to play them all, which means they will play everyone, but can they really do it? I mean, they all evolved. It's not like they're bad, but the miracle generation evolved as well as their teams as well. So I'm just here like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and it makes me so anxious. Why is this so weird? Why am I so into this? It's just a manga series. It's not even real. I mean, when I watch football, at least it's real. It's happening for real, but this is just a manga series, and I'm so like anxious and into it to see who wins and how it happens, and I'm just here sitting and like, fuck, it's not working, and this is not working, and he sees through everything, and it's frustrating, and I love him and I hate him, and it's just, I don't know, there's just so much. And yes, but I am so gonna finish this tomorrow morning, and anyway, enough. So I just finished Kuroko's volume 14, so now I'm done with Omnibus 7. Now I just have some of the anime left before I can put this book in the shelf. And it's still the game against Toho and Aomine, and it's only about the second half only started, so there's still 2 quarters to go, and it's so frustrating because they always find out the new things that Seirin is doing. I loved Kagami's moves that he did now because he went to the US again for training, and he learned some stuff there, and it was super fun to watch him do this stuff. He's just so strong, like seriously, he's amazing, so I love him. But again, the players from the other team, they always find out, well, basically Momoi finds most of the things and just lets her players see it and figure it out, and it's just so frustrating because I don't know how this is gonna end, and this is nerve-wracking, this game they're in. So poor Kuroko, bless his soul. But yes, on to the second omnibus, or better, the 8th omnibus. So let me grab it for a second. So next one will be this. And I just realized, with this being volumes 15 and 16, it means after half of this omnibus, I will be halfway through the series already, which is just mind-blowing. But I'm excited to see how this game ends. So I will see you once this game is done or not. With these sports manga, you never know. Sometimes a game goes over like 5 volumes, and sometimes it's over in like half a volume, and you just never know. But we'll see. So yes, finish this. Now on to this. 2 such different covers, but yes. Super excited, so I will update you once I am starting this. I am just reading Kuroko's basketball 15 and 16, and holy shit, look at this. He's in the zone. This is like the last, I don't even know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the game, and Toho is currently winning, and he just improved. This is like Pokemon, it's like a constant evolving of gameplay, and this game has evolved every fucking quarter, and I'm just here, I don't even know, I'm just into it. It's like if I was being at the game live, I would be just screaming at the game and be like, oh my god. So yes, so this is the end of the game, and I'm going to cry because I want to know who wins, and it's so close, and I'm like, floor over here is incredible. That motherfucker made it. 1 point. Shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. It's actually saying 100, you can't see it, but yeah. They won. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That was a game. Holy shit. I think this tops the game of Aomine versus Kisei, because that was a hell of a game, but this one? Look at the faces. My precious children. Now I feel bad for these. Wow, Aomine lost. The only one who can beat me is me. Well. Oh, look at his face. Why? Why? Stop doing this to my feels. Motherfucker. They took out number 2. I wonder how the game against number 1 is gonna be now. So I'm gonna finish this volume now, and yes, then I will wrap this up. Well, hello, I did say I would update yesterday after reading, but I didn't anymore because I went to Skype with a friend and all that, so I just actually finished this and then I stopped talking about it, but you already saw my reaction to the main thing that happened in here, and the rest of the manga was just them getting ready for the next game, and I still don't know how to feel about this game. This was intense AF. And I'm just like, I'm so excited, and things happened that I wanted to happen with Aomine. I was like, I can't wait for him to show his true potential, and I'm pretty sure that Kagami is the one who gets him out of that and make him bring out his true potential. And it was exactly how I said it would be, which it was obvious, but man, the fire in both eyes of both the characters, and just the last second, and I'm just so amazed at this. I'm so excited for them to play the next game against his friend, now rival, because also there was this girl coming in, Alex, who was the basketball player in America who taught him to play, which I thought was really cool that it was a woman, which is really fun. Also, she just came here and kissed him and kissed everyone else, and I'm just like, okay, no filter. But yes, it was fun, so I'm excited for the next game. Okay, with these two guys that she used to train, and yes, so I'm excited for them. But yeah, but this is this volume, which means I've read 2 volumes in this vlog, which means this is this vlog for now. I will watch the anime later today when I eat lunch and finish that up, so I can put this on my shelf and continue on with the next volume. I can't believe I've already read 16 volumes, like 16 singles. So 8 of these, and there's 15, and I'm just like, wow. I'm going through this quicker than I thought, so yes, but I'm excited and I can't wait to continue. But yeah, this is it for this vlog. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!